As Ramadan nears its conclusion, Day 29 marks a deeply significant phase in the holy month. It's like the season finale of a show you've been binge-watching for the past month, except instead of cliffhangers, you're reflecting on life lessons and hoping you don't have to wait another year for the next season. This day is filled with introspection, gratitude, and heightened devotion, as Muslims eagerly await the sighting of the Shawwal moon. It's like the entire Ummah is holding its breath, collectively looking to the sky for a celestial green light. And that green light, my friends, signifies the arrival of al-Fitr, the day of feasting, forgiveness, and family. But before we get there, we've got 24 hours of prime Ramadan time left. Let's break it down. Okay folks, picture this. You've been diligently fasting, praying, and doing good deeds for the past 29 days. You've resisted the urge to indulge in that extra slice of pizza, silenced your inner gossip queen, and maybe even folded your laundry on time. You've been putting in the work, right? Now here comes the moment of truth. Will all this spiritual heavy lifting be rewarded with an Eid announcement, or will we be back for an encore performance on day 30? It's the ultimate cliffhanger. Across the globe, Muslims are on high alert, their eyes glued to the night sky, searching for the slightest sliver of the Shawwal moon. It's like a global game of Where's Waldo, but instead of a striped shirt, we're looking for a celestial crescent. And it's not just about individual sightings anymore. We've got astronomical calculations, official announcements from religious authorities, and let's not forget the power of social media to spread the news faster than you can say Eid Mubarak. But there's a certain magic in the traditional method, in communities gathering at mosques or open fields, their anticipation hanging thick in the air as they await the official word. It's a reminder that Ramadan, at its core, is about togetherness. So, whether you're glued to your phone, refreshing your newsfeed, or standing shoulder to shoulder with your community under the open sky, remember this: the anticipation is part of the experience. It's a reminder that good things come to those who wait, and Eid, my friends, is the ultimate reward. But hey, even if the moon plays hide and seek for another day, remember Ramadan isn't over yet. We've still got time to rack up those spiritual brownie points. Let's make it count. Alright folks, we're in the final stretch of Ramadan, and day 29 is like the last lap of a marathon. You can practically see the finish line, but your spiritual legs are feeling a little wobbly. Don't worry, we've all been there. This is it, the home stretch. Time to dig deep, channel your inner spiritual athlete, and give it your all. Think of it like this. You wouldn't slack off right before the finish line of a marathon, would you? No way. You'd push harder knowing that the reward is within reach. So, how do we maximize these precious last hours of Ramadan? Well, it's all about maximizing our acts of worship. We're talking prayers on prayers, extra credit on those sunnahs, and enough dhikr to make your tasbih spin. Remember those du'as you've been meaning to make? The ones for your health, your family, that promotion you've been eyeing? Now's the time to unleash them with sincerity and conviction. And don't forget about the global Muslim community. Let's use these final moments to pray for those facing hardship, those experiencing injustice, and those yearning for peace. Our collective du'as have power, so let's harness that energy and send out some positive vibes into the world. It's like a spiritual telethon, folks, and the lines are open. Let's flood the heavens with our prayers and good deeds. Remember, every little bit counts. Hold on to your prayer rugs, folks, because things are about to get real. Day 29 isn't just any other night, it could potentially be Laylatul Qadr, the night of power. And trust me, you don't want to sleep through this one. Imagine a night so blessed that it's worth more than 1,000 months of worship. That's Laylatul Qadr, a night when the heavens open up, angels descend, and your du'as get fast-tracked straight to the top. Now, no one knows the exact date of Laylatul Qadr. It's kind of like Ramadan's mystery guest, but tradition tells us it falls on one of the odd nights of the last 10 days, and day 29 is right in the sweet spot. So how do we make the most of this potentially life-changing night? Well, it's all about maximizing our spiritual game. We're talking late-night prayers, tahajjud anyone, heartfelt supplications, and enough Quran recitation to put your local imam to shame. Think of it like this: you wouldn't show up to a championship game without bringing your A game, right? This is our spiritual championship, folks, and we've got to come prepared. But here's the thing about Laylatul Qadr: it's not just about asking for things, it's about connecting with the divine, reflecting on our shortcomings, and seeking forgiveness for our mistakes. It's about hitting the spiritual reset button and starting fresh. So whether you spend the night in deep prayer, tearful reflection, or simply basking in the peace of the divine presence, remember this: Laylatul Qadr is a gift, a chance for spiritual renewal and a reminder of the boundless mercy of our Creator. Chapter 4. Zakat al-Fitr, sharing the Eid joy. Okay folks, let's talk about Zakat al-Fitr. It's not just another box to tick off your Ramadan to-do list, it's about embodying the spirit of generosity and sharing the joy of Eid with those less fortunate. Imagine this: you're all decked out in your Eid finest, ready to feast like it's Thanksgiving and Diwali rolled into one. But somewhere out there, someone is struggling to put food on the table. That's where Zakat al-Fitr comes in. Think of it like this: it's a small act of giving that can make a world of difference in someone's life. It's about ensuring that everyone, regardless of their circumstances, can partake in the Eid festivities. Now, Zakat al-Fitr isn't about grand gestures or breaking the bank. It's about giving what you can, even if it's just a small amount. Every little bit counts, and collectively, our contributions can have a huge impact. You can give Zakat al-Fitr in the form of money, food staples, or whatever is most needed in your community. You can donate it through your local mosque, a reputable charity, or even directly to those in need. But here's the catch: Zakat al-Fitr needs to be given before the Eid prayer. It's like a spiritual deadline, so don't wait till the last minute. Get it done early so you can focus on the festivities with a clear conscience. So, as we approach the end of Ramadan, let's remember that our acts of worship aren't just about personal piety, they're about social responsibility. Zakat al-Fitr is a reminder that our blessings are meant to be shared, and by helping those in need, we not only fulfill a religious obligation but also strengthen the bonds of our community. Chapter 5. Forgiveness and Family, the Heart of Ramadan. Alright folks, as we enter the final hours of Ramadan, it's time to get real, introspective, and maybe a little bit vulnerable. We've spent the past month fasting, praying, and trying to be the best versions of ourselves. But let's be honest, we've all had our slip-ups. That snarky comment we shouldn't have made, that extra episode we binge-watched instead of reading Quran, that white lie we told to get out of a commitment. Well, here's the good news. Ramadan is like a spiritual cleanse, a chance to hit the reset button and start fresh. It's a time for seeking forgiveness, mending broken bridges, and strengthening the bonds that matter most. So if you've wronged someone, intentionally or unintentionally, now's the time to make amends. Reach out, apologize sincerely, and let's clear the air before Eid rolls around. And it's not just about seeking forgiveness from others, it's also about forgiving ourselves. We all make mistakes, it's part of being human. But holding on to guilt and regret only weighs us down. Let go of those negative emotions and embrace the spirit of forgiveness that Ramadan embodies. It's about letting go of the past and moving forward with a clean slate. And speaking of strengthening bonds, Ramadan is the perfect time to reconnect with family. Visit your parents, call that aunt you haven't spoken to in months, and cherish those precious moments with loved ones. Chapter 6, Eid Prep 101. Get ready to celebrate. Okay folks, let's be real. As much as Ramadan is about spiritual growth and self-reflection, it's also about the anticipation of Eid. And what's Eid without a little bit of festive chaos? Think of it like this: it's the ultimate reward for a month of spiritual discipline. It's time to break out your finest clothes, indulge in delicious food, and celebrate with loved ones. But before we get to the feasting and festivities, there's work to be done. We're talking deep cleaning, grocery shopping, and enough cooking to make Gordon Ramsay proud. First things first, let's tackle the house. We're talking a top-to-bottom scrub down, decluttering those neglected corners, and maybe even investing in some new decorations. Remember, a clean house equals a clear mind, and we want to enter Eid feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. Next up, the wardrobe. It's time to ditch those comfy Ramadan loungewear and embrace the power of a good outfit. Whether you're rocking a traditional Shawwal kameez, a stylish abaya, or a crisp thobe, make sure you bring your Eid fashion A-game. And let's not forget about the food, the heart and soul of any Eid celebration. From aromatic biryanis to melt-in-your-mouth baklava, it's time to unleash your inner culinary genius. But remember, Eid isn't just about indulging in material pleasures, it's about sharing the joy with others. Invite your friends, neighbors, and even strangers to partake in the festivities. Spread the Eid cheer, and let's make it a celebration to remember. Eid Mubarak. Until next year, Ramadan. As we reach the final moments of Ramadan, let us embrace the spirit of reflection, gratitude, and devotion. It's been a month of spiritual growth, self-improvement, and countless blessings. As the sun sets on this blessed month, let's carry the lessons we've learned, the connections we've made, and the spirit of generosity we've cultivated into the days and months to come. May your prayers be accepted, and may you have a blessed Eid al-Fitr.